back from the gym and I am dragging. I think I got like 7 hours sleep. So I'm gonna make myself a second cup of coffee, get my life together, maybe a protein shake. I'm gonna try this protein shake recipe that Whitney Simmons had on one of her videos. It's a scoop of vanilla protein, 1 full banana, milk of your choice, lots of ice, a scoop of almond butter or a spoonful. And I think she said, what was it? An offensive amount of cinnamon. So I'm gonna try it. I think she saw this recipe on a show, and make myself a second cup of coffee and muster up the energy to go to Trader Joe's. I'm gonna check a couple emails first, and we're gonna meal prep tonight. Tonight we're gonna make pecan crusted chicken, which we also saw on Whitney Simmons' video last night. So she has the recipe up. I'm telling you guys, if you don't follow her, she is just amazing. She gives you so much inspiration to eat healthy, to work out, to just take care of yourself. And I find her to be very relatable. I love her. So we're gonna try the pecan crusted chicken. We're gonna do green beans with it and sweet potatoes. And hopefully today will be a healthy day. I feel like I had a pretty decent workout. We're gonna get our ingredients out for this protein shake. We're gonna add some milk, 1 full banana, and I think we're gonna do 2 scoops of protein powder because I struggle to get protein in, and I find that when I double my scoops, it helps me. The protein powder by Ritual Essential Protein Daily Shake. It's plant-based. It tastes okay. I feel like there's no protein shake that I really enjoy that actually tastes great. I think they all taste a little chalky. I may add a little more water just to thin it out. I don't like protein or protein shakes that are like so thick. Better. Still super thick, but better. Sit. Good boys.
Good boys. Look at these puppies. I love these puppies.
Charlie, sit.
Give me 5. Good boy. Good sit. Give me 5. Good boy.
So I just got back from Trader Joe's. I got English muffins and a ton of other stuff. In total, everything came to just like about 200. That little breakfast sandwich was amazing. That Mike's hot honey just makes it so good. So in case you're wondering what I picked up at Trader Joe's, I got blueberries, bananas, oranges. I tried not to get too much because I find that if I overshop, it ends up going bad and just sits on the counter and I end up throwing it away, and I don't want to do that. Mustard, milk, sriracha, salsa. I got this minced garlic because I find that if I'm in a rush and I need to make dinner very quickly and I don't have time to chop the garlic myself, having this minced garlic on hand is just such a game changer. And then in terms of meats, I got lean ground beef, 5 packs of chicken breast. My boys are in wrestling, so we are a big protein household. So we're gonna use 2 packs of chicken breast today to boil and make chicken salad. And I love making like a walnut cranberry chicken salad. You can refrigerate it. It's good for 3 days. You can bring it to work. It's easily transportable. So this is one of my favorite recipes. And we're using the other 3 packs of chicken breast to make the pecan crusted chicken. Over the weekend, I made the viral Turkish pasta, but I made it over rice instead. It's like a Turkish ground beef recipe. It's really easy. It's just lean ground beef. I did add some non-fat Greek yogurt, fresh tomatoes, fresh parsley, oregano, garlic powder, paprika, onion powder, onion salt, and of course a chopped onion. And it just tastes so good. I did add cumin. The cumin ends up removing any gamey flavor from the meat. Had that over rice. It was a delicious meal and everyone in the house loved it. So I think that's going to be a repeat recipe. Then we'll have the chicken salad. We'll have the pecan crusted chicken, and then we should be all set for the rest of the week and weekend. And then of course, for some snacks, I picked up hummus. I did get some celery sticks, cucumber, some fresh herbs, so I can make that as like a little snack. We also have cottage cheese, and I picked up the low carb tortillas. So maybe I can make myself a breakfast taco instead of the English muffin breakfast. So the English muffin breakfast, the carbs were not so bad. The total calories on the breakfast sandwich were 564 calories. The English muffin alone has 25 grams of carbs. We did 1 slice American cheese, 2 slices of the turkey breast, 2 whole eggs. I did have 2 cheese breads, pão de queijo, which is my favorite. They have it at Trader Joe's. I had 2 of them this morning, which I probably should not have, but that alone had 18 grams of carbs. So the breakfast sandwich itself is probably at about 350. Yesterday we made that oatmeal banana bread. Let me show you how much is left over. 3 of us ate from it. That's the entire dish, and there is less than half, like a quarter left. And I probably had half alone. My husband and my son, my younger one, had about a quarter alone. So not good. Definitely a work in progress. I think with me, it's about portion control and making sure I eat the right foods, of course, and that I eat enough of the right foods so that I'm not binge eating on snacks and sugary treats that I shouldn't have. I'm going to clean up a little bit in the kitchen and then hop on my computer, get some work done, and then I'll check in with you guys later. It is officially Tuesday. I'm just having some pre-made lunch. Grilled chicken, broccoli, sweet potatoes, and edamame. So lots of fiber, lots of healthy fats and protein, healthy carbs. Figured I would just open up some packages. Brian went to the UPS store today and picked up all of my packages. My hair's like funky because I'm letting the bangs grow out. And so they're doing this like weird thing. I was supposed to get my hair done today, but my hairdresser canceled. She was not feeling well. I hope she's feeling better. Health comes first. So this is from Vetted Derm Lab. Everything you need for healthy skin. Super cute. Let's see what they sent. Oh, the packaging is super cute. Ooh. I love when they send these like little crinkle things. They make a mess, but they are really cute. Oh, I love skincare too. So let's see. They sent Vetted Derm Lab Light Moisturizer and Retinoid Serum. Now, those of you that know me know that I am a huge proponent of moisturizer and retinol. Retinol is like my secret. So for anyone who's interested, retinol is where it's at. Retinol is the only thing that is FDA approved and proven clinically and scientifically to fight the signs of aging. It also helps to even skin tone, reduce any unevenness, reduce fine lines and skin texture issues. It smoothens everything out. It brightens the skin. It's just so amazing. I wish I had started using retinol sooner. I didn't start till I was 37, so I was a little late to the game. I'm gonna be 42 this year. So coming up on 5 years, and it's the best decision I've ever made. So let's see what this is. This is from Ryan Simkai Eye Shop, Beverly Hills. Add us today, Ryan Simkai. Super cute. And look at these sunglasses that they sent. Oh, these are nice. I wanted to go for a different pair. I remember them reaching out. And these are 100% polarized with UV protection. And if you just heard the oven go off, it's because I'm making myself some chocolate chip cookies. Look how cute these are. These are really nice. Oh, I like these. And they actually are super clear. Like the lens itself is crystal clear. It almost feels like I'm not wearing any lenses at all, with the exception of it darkens the room a little bit and gives it a little more shade, so it's not as bright, but still very clear. I really like these. What do you guys think? I'll link them down below if you're interested. Very, very cute. I'm gonna put them back in the plastic. Kind of wish it came with like a real case, but I think these are a nice affordable option. Including a case would increase the cost, and I totally recognize companies trying to keep costs down. We are so thrilled to be sending you our line of eyewear. We hope you love them. Please don't ever hesitate to reach out if you ever need more or have friends and family who would like to try some styles. Wishing you an amazing week and weekend ahead. Best regards, Ryan Simkai. We love a tag. I will definitely be tagging them. These are super cute. Oh my gosh. Now, if you're interested in how I get PR, it's actually very simple. When I was starting out as content creator, I used to reach out to certain brands, but then I signed up for Skeepers and ShopMy. Oh. Ooh. This, oh my gosh. So this is from Dr. Jason Diamond. If anyone knows the name, I believe he's the Kardashians' plastic surgeon, or was at some point. So this is the Insta Facial Collection, Plasma and Emulsion. It comes with a medicine pharmacy prescription and retails for $550 from Beverly Hills, California. I mean, date of birth, forever young. Isn't that adorable? Look at that. So cute. So cute. Look at, let's see what's inside. Oh, wow. Instafacial. So I was mentioning, I signed up for, yep, definitely seen this guy on the Kardashians. Yep. That is Dr. Jason Diamond. Oh, wow. I had no idea he had his own skincare line. How amazing. I'm honored. I'm really honored. So I signed up for Skeepers, and then I signed up for ShopMy, which is very similar to Like to Know It, but personally, I like ShopMy better. When I was first starting out as a content creator, Like to Know It, actually, I applied to them and they did not accept me because I didn't have a high enough following. Even though I was engaged and pumping out content every day, they weren't interested in me. But ShopMy actually reached out to me, and I signed up with them right away, and I get free stuff from ShopMy all the time. Brands reach out, they offer me some gifting opportunities, some collaboration opportunities, which has been amazing. So this is Dr. Diamond's Medicine Emulsion Retino Pro Growth Factors Instafacial Collection. As I was mentioning, I am a huge proponent of retinol, but I recognize that it is not for everyone. It is very strong and irritating to the skin. So if you are one of those sensitive skin girlies or guys, boys or girls, and you can't use retinol, your skin won't tolerate it, totally understand it. They do have so many alternative options on the market that you can opt for. So this is the Plasma Bioactive Growth Factors. Instafacial plasma with bioactive growth factors rejuvenates for visibly smoother, firmer, tighter, and more youthful skin. Wow, thank you, Dr. Jason Diamond and his team, to the Instafacial Dr. Diamond's Medicine team. I am truly honored. Look at that. Such a pretty color. Let me try this on my hand for you guys. Oh, wow. It is so smooth and serumy but moisturizing, like watery but not sticky. There's no stickiness. It's moisturizing, very thin. And let's see the difference. So this is the hand that has the serum. This is the hand that does not. And I see a visible difference. I can't wait to try this stuff. You know I love my skincare. You know it. This is the Emulsion, Instafacial Emulsion with Retino Pro Growth Factors. Rejuvenates for visibly smoother, firmer, tighter, and more youthful skin. Apply nightly for best results. Layer immediately after the Instafacial Plasma. So this goes on first. Follow up with this. So very similar to my retinol. Oh, I love this. It's like one of those pumps. Ooh. Let's try it on the same hand and just see the full effect. I've been thinking about incorporating a retinol skincare routine on my hands. Believe it or not, hands, they show one of the first signs of aging. Your hands, your neck, your décolletage. So when you're doing your skincare, make sure that you don't forget about those areas of the body, especially the hands. If you're prone to developing brown spots, you are at risk of developing those brown spots on the hand, and that really shows signs of aging. So this is the skincare hand, this is the non-skincare hand. Look at that difference. Wow. Excited to try this, excited to try the vetted Dermalab. Thank you guys so much. And then my last, but certainly not least, unboxing. And I love sharing this with you guys. Comment down below, do you enjoy seeing this? If you do, let me know. If you don't, that's okay too. So let's open up this one. This is a really good one. Are you guys ready to see what the last package has? This is a really good one. So the box, once you open it, says, "Welcome to the Diamond Revolution." Look at how beautiful. Look at what a beautiful job they did. It is stunning. They did such a beautiful job. I'm such a sucker for packaging. And look at, it's perfect. It is absolutely beautiful. No detail missed. Cece, we're so happy that you are part of the Idyl family. We're sure you will glow in our diamonds and we can't wait to see where we take this partnership. Enjoy the sparkles. Love the Idyl team. Look how sweet. Look at how sweet. I am so honored to the Idyl team. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. How absolutely beautiful. I don't even want to open it. I don't want to ruin the package. It's like a little like envelope box. It's so cute the way they boxed everything up. Ooh. Something special from Idyl. The tissue paper, the details, they thought of everything. Look at how beautiful. It's like a little pillow, soft, silky, squishy, beautiful little pouch for some of my pieces. Oh my gosh, adorable. It's a little mirror. See how the pieces look. And then a scrunchie. If I can put my hair up, I'm gonna save this. And then the big pouch. This is like a canvas pouch, which is perfect for travel. Very, very thoughtful. Box of items. And then here are some pieces. A certificate proving its authenticity, certified and hand-checked by Jack. They used lab-grown diamonds with the color grade, clarity grade, and cut explained. And it says, we craft each piece in-house to ensure it meets our ideal standard. We supervise the diamond's growth, shaping, and polishing, as well as the setting, cleaning, and quality control of each ideal piece. Every piece needs to go through 9 pairs of hands before it can be certified. Wear it with pride and care. Oh my God, this is so cute. So you open the box and look, it says a fierce little thing. And then here it says, tear me up. So cute. So we're going to open this up. Oh my gosh, how stunning. These are beautiful. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. And I will include all the details to the exact pieces and their name for you guys. But I just want to quickly, just to see how it looks. Look how pretty. Oh, wow. And then they make so many different pieces that are compatible with one another where you can accessorize and add and build upon any existing jewelry. So all of the pieces are meant to be somewhat like interchangeable, and you can mix and match and add different pieces to existing earrings. The way that they're set up, you can add pieces, like you can change the back out and add a different piece here. The stud will remain. I ordered an extra piece here to interchange. Look how beautiful. So this comes off as 2 separate pieces. I'm gonna add it back on, thread it through, and it goes together. Look at how pretty. I just threaded it through the back there. Oh wow, look how cute that is. So cute. It's so dainty and elegant, but it has a nice little pop of edge and fun. Oh, I just love them. Absolutely love. So cute. Such beautifully made, high quality pieces. I'm amazed. I'm so pleasantly surprised. And guys, this is so much more economical than buying real diamonds. There's nothing wrong with lab-grown diamonds. I'm all about it. Lab-grown diamonds is where it's at. For me, I think there's nothing better than a freshly baked warm cookie right out of the oven. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna eat it with a spoon and a plate. Look at that. Trying to make sure it doesn't slide off the plate. Oh my gosh, it's still like warm and gooey. Just so good. Even though I'm still watching and tracking, I do always make room for a sanity treat or a little yummy, because life, right? But I think homemade chocolate chip cookie fresh right out of the oven, just nothing tops. I'm gonna sprinkle a little sea salt on this. The chocolate chip cookie recipe that I use, not mine, but it's the best. Promise you, it never fails. It's easy. This beats any store-bought cookie. Ate a little more than half. I'm gonna leave the rest for when I finish eating my lunch. Let's go finish eating. We'll do a little chit chat. I've got to put all my stuff away, including my new earrings, which I love this little set that it comes with. You can include, there's like space for so many earrings. So if you stack up and get more pieces, you can add to this, which is lovely. I'm gonna add that. So today I think we're just going to stay in, nothing planned. It's kind of weird eating lunch right after having a chocolate chip cookie, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm just honestly enjoying staying home, doing nothing. I feel like our lives are so busy, I need like 3 rot days a week, but I can't afford it. So take 1 or 2. During the week when I'm working too, I rarely go out. I just stay in my PJs or like loungewear or sweatpants and just work. Some days I don't even go out. So I'm just gonna finish my lunch and then we'll connect again later. Okay, so now I'm in my bathroom. I wanted to show you guys a couple of things that I got from Sephora yesterday. I went to the mall and had a few returns I had to do at H&M. So I finally got my returns done at H&M and I figured I would stop into Sephora and just pick up a couple of things. I did get the Rhode lip balms, including the phone case. That was like part of my Valentine's Day gift to myself. And I do like the Rhode. Honest opinion is if you're comparing Summer Fridays to Rhode, I think Summer Fridays is more of a hydrating lip balm. Like the lip butter balm is a perfect name. This is known as a lip peptide, but the consistency is much stickier. So it's a cross between Summer Fridays lip butter balm, but just a little more on the stickier side. For my millennials that may know what I'm talking about, if you grew up wearing the MAC lip glosses, this is a little reminiscent of that. It is on the stickier side. This is in the color Toast, which is arguably my favorite color of all the Rhode lip peptides. I do have to be honest though, I thought this color was going to be a little bit nicer. I feel like the color of the tube itself is different. It's nicer than the color on the lip. Now we're going to go in with raspberry jelly. Now this is the raspberry jelly. I feel like it would look nicer if I was wearing a lip liner with it, but it is a pretty color. It's a great alternative to a red or raspberry colored lip because it's a nice cross between a lip balm and a lip gloss. The only thing I don't like about it is slightly translucent. I don't know if you can see it there. So I would recommend putting this on over a liner. You should line your lips first, fill in with the lip liner, and then go in with this on top so that it reduces any translucency. Let's try espresso. This is probably my least favorite color. Good work. See, not really a fan. Again, I think these will work over a lip liner. So let's try it on top of a lip liner and see if that looks better. Okay, I just went in with my lip liner in the color Boldly Bare by MAC. This is truly one of my favorites. It's such a beautiful, subtle pink neutral color. And now I'm gonna go in with the color Toast, which is my favorite. Let's try the Toast color and see how it looks. You don't see the translucency. It does go on much smoother. It kind of fills in the lines and gives it a nice glossy finished look. But had I not gone in with the lip liner first, you would have seen some areas of translucency, which it's not cute. So the moral of the story, in my opinion, is that these are meant to be worn with a lip liner underneath. You can try to wear it without, but it's really not gonna work as well. I did also pick up the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm in Birthday Cake, which is trending right now. Apparently it's very, very highly sought after and hard to get. It's a limited edition item. They brought it last year as a limited edition item, took it off. People went crazy. There's been such high demand for it. They brought it back again as once again a limited edition. I don't know why Summer Fridays does that. Just give us the birthday cake. We love the birthday cake. It smells so good. It smells like a little birthday cake, like funfetti. It's a beautiful pink color. It looks great with a lip liner. I'm very happy to have it. So I got that. I did get this Summer Fridays Rosebud Sheer Transparent Dream Lip Oil as well. I got this dual-edged blush from Makeup by Mario, the F3. Now, I'm not a makeup expert. I don't really consider myself as very good at applying makeup. Skincare is more my jam, but this has the dual sides. So it has the smaller brush on one side, the larger brush on the other. Open it. I don't know if I'm on a Kim Kardashian kick or what, but I also was on Reddit looking up the best t-shirt bra, and believe it or not, the Skims Everyday t-shirt bra came up as highly, highly rated. I want to try it, so I ordered 2. I will let you guys know when it comes in. This is the brush. So cute. I just feel like it's precise, and I could use something for like underneath the eye and like getting in the cracks and crevices of my nose. So excited to try that. Then I got the Makeup by Mario Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum Lip Balm in the color Apricot Glow. It's a pretty, very, very pretty tube. I didn't try it on in store. I just saw the color like from the test tube, but ooh, so pretty. Oh, it's like buttery, buttery soft. You can tell I like love this color. I think this is the color I was hoping the Road would be in the color Toast. See, it's closer to Toast. Granted, I have lip liner on, but still. So I'm excited to try this. I kind of want to put it on now. Let me go take this off. All right, so we're gonna try, ooh! Oh my gosh, my fingernail just went through it. I'm such a disaster. Ooh, what a mess. All right, let's try this. Oh, this is nice. And it smells, it has like a minty feel to it. Like I can feel my lips tingling slightly, ever so slightly. It's like a refreshing feeling. Like I put a little tiny, tiny, tiny bit of menthol. It's like a good refreshing tingle. Nothing crazy. It's a beautiful color. I don't know about the packaging. It's very simple. It's giving like KKW vibes. I wouldn't be surprised if Kim had a hand in this. Very much her style, but I like the color very much. This is not a color I would have normally gone for. There was like another beige, more neutral color that I would have gone for, but having done my color analysis, I know that apricots and any like pink, orangey hues with like very warm undertones just complement me better. So I went for the apricot, and I do like the way that it looks. It is very complimentary. So I would actually highly recommend this. Moisture Glow Plumping Lip Serum Lip Balm. Okay, so that's why it's got that plumping effect. Got that like menthol-like feeling. This feels really nice. I really love it. This was the NARS Le Freak, which is a favorite of mine. I've purchased this one, so this is a repeat purchase. It's like a matte lip gloss. It just so complimentary, so beautiful. Goes on smooth, non-drying. It doesn't get crusty, but it's matte. And it's very pretty, and I love this color. It's a little bit darker. It's not as pink as that. It's kind of like this color, maybe a little darker. What else did I get? Oh, I did get one more Mario product. This is the Super Shine Lip Gloss in the color Sunlit. Apricot-like color, which is complimentary. So I'm gonna try it on. I'm just gonna go on top. It's reminiscent of something. The way that it smells, the way that it feels, it reminds me of another lip gloss. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I bet if I looked online, I'd find it. I like it. I don't love it. I like it. Is it MAC? It does remind me of MAC. And it has a little bit of like a MAC look to it. Like the plastic glass-like bottle kind of reminds me of a lip gloss. Not gonna lie. I don't dislike it. It may be cheaper or around the same price as MAC. We'll see. I'm gonna keep it as a maybe. Everything else I will keep. I think we're good. I restocked my mascara. This is my tried and true mascara. I love it. Oh, and by the way, I did try this new foundation. This is the Dior Forever Skin Perfect Face Stick Foundation in the color 2N. It is perfection. It literally goes on like the color of my skin. Look at that. Look. Look at that. And you can just blend it. It's like perfect. Look at how that matches. It's perfect. It's like got a nice powdery but creamy like finish. I don't know. Whitney Simmons talked about it on her recent video on YouTube. And anything Whitney recommends, I have to have. Like, she's just great. She knows her stuff. Love it. I also bought the Rhode Pocket Blush in the color Piggy. And someone on Instagram I follow did a really nice review of this. She mentioned the packaging feels really cheap, but the product itself is great, and I agree. So the blush is really pretty. It's like a perfect pink. I recommend the color Piggy. I really like it. It's a great pink. And it lasts, and it's not like dewy or wet or oily or greasy looking. It does have like a powdery finish to it, very subtle, beautiful color. I saw Hailey Bieber actually apply some of this with her fingertips to her lips with a lip liner, and then she went over it with one of her lip peptides, and it looked great. Loved it. I tried it. I don't like the color on my lips, how it comes up. I think it's better as a cheek color. The only other cheek or similar blush that I've tried is the Chanel 23. I've had this tube forever, and it's still going strong, and I still use it, and it's very similar, but I think the Rhode is a fraction of the cost compared to Chanel. So if you're looking for like a blush stick, highly recommend the Rhode one in the color Piggy. Very pretty. I think that's it. That's all the stuff that I got. Not too crazy. I didn't go too crazy, but I did get enough. I got the essentials, and that's it. So now I'm gonna go fold some laundry because this is what moms do on the weekend. I'm gonna go sit down, watch a little bit of Kardashians, have some more water, fold some laundry, and then maybe I'll be back with you guys later. So all right, guys, I'm back. So my house is chaos in the morning. Anyway, for breakfast, I track everything that I eat throughout the day. I have a specific target of macros that I need to meet every day. Macros basically breaks down the total amount of grams of protein, carbs, and fat. Similar to calorie counting, a little more maneuvering, I like to say. It's kind of like playing a game of Tetris. What's going to fit into my macros per day? But it works for me. It's something I tried 10 years ago. It worked then. A lot of avid athletes and bodybuilders follow macro tracking because it gets down to the science of how many grams per fat, carbs, and protein that you should be intaking per day. So it's more than just calories in, calories out. It breaks it down. So my protein target right now is 135 grams of protein per day. It was 150, but today I'm going to show you how to very easily meet those targets. The best piece of advice I can start with giving you is make sure that you are spreading it across the day. So if you're eating 3 to 4 meals per day, make sure that you're equally distributing the total macro target, particularly for proteins between each meal. For example, if you're meeting or are supposed to meet 150 grams of protein per day and you're having 3 big meals, you want to make sure that you are eating 50 grams of protein per meal at every meal. So 50 grams for breakfast, 50 grams for lunch, 50 grams for dinner. That's going to get you to your 150 protein target per day. In my case, it's a little bit different because it's 135 grams, so slightly less by 15 grams, which is not much. It's a bowl of yogurt. If you make little tweaks in your day, little tweaks from what kind of milk you use for your coffee to condiments to what you're putting in your breakfast. If you're using a protein pancake mix, whether you're using milk versus water, that's going to make or break your ability to hit your targets. And of course, making the right food choices. So I opt for whole, natural foods, healthy foods, fruits, vegetables, things with fiber. Fiber is very important. But this morning, I'm having a Kodiak cake. Kodiak cakes are one of my favorite. I discovered these about 10 years ago from Whitney Simmons. I'm doing 1/3 cup, which is about 50 grams if I recall correctly. We mix this with Fairlife non-fat milk, which has been a godsend to me, which I also use in my coffee. It's got more protein than regular milk, less carbs and sugar than regular milk. And of course I opt for the non-fat option, so there's 0 fat. For 1 cup of my Fairlife non-fat or fat-free milk, there's 13 grams of protein, 6 grams of carbs, 0 grams of fat. Again, that's 1 cup. So we used a little bit for the Kodiak cake, and I have some strawberries there and a drizzle of honey, literally 3 grams of honey, brings me to 2.57 grams of carbs, no fat, no protein. And then the strawberries, it's about 58 grams of strawberries. It comes to 5.39 grams of carbs, no fat, no protein. In total, for this breakfast and coffee, I'm looking at 287.5 total calories, 25 grams of protein, protein, 43 grams of carbs, 3.5 grams of fat. Now, the carbs are a little high. Normally, I don't opt for such a carb-heavy breakfast, but because I did cycle bar this morning, my body needs the carbs to refuel. And what that means is I'm going to balance it out throughout the day. So for lunch and for dinner, I'll do a lighter carb option and up my protein so that it all kind of balances out. Here is my Kodiak cake. Doesn't that look lovely? And my coffee, and of course my water, and I opt for 2 full Stanley cups per day. This is the largest Stanley. I think it's the 40-ounce Stanley. So I opt for at least 2, sometimes 2.5. So lots of water. My first Stanley of the day, especially on days that I work out, I typically add electrolytes to it, and I use the LMNT electrolytes because they don't have any sugar. It's 5 calories per pack. There's no unnecessary fillers and unnecessary ingredients. It's sweetened naturally. They come in amazing flavors. I like the way that it tastes. And so I put one into my Stanley cup every morning before I work out, whether I'm going to the gym or cycling, and I'll drink that entire thing. And then my second Stanley is nothing. I don't put any electrolytes. LMNT did start making a chocolate flavored version, which is really, really good. And I had some last night before bed, and I make it into like a hot chocolate. It's literally 5 calories. It tastes so good. It does have a salty hint to it, but I think of it like a salty chocolate chip cookie. It's just so soothing, and it literally tastes like you're having a cup of hot chocolate. That I would recommend. I may do that again tonight, but today we're going to do a full day of eating. So I'm going to start with my breakfast. I'm going to have my coffee. I'm going to take a couple of calls and meetings, jump on my busy day, and then I'll check in with you guys if I do a snack, I'll check in at snack. If not, I'll check in with you guys at lunch. Bye. So I just finished my morning meetings. It is about 11:10. I have a quick 20-minute break before my next meeting. So I'm going to have a pre-made chia seed pudding. I meal prepped these. I usually try and do at least 3 to 4 jars, depending on whether my husband or my son are having any. But in here, I've got my chia seeds. In here, I actually used almond milk, but again, you can use the Fairlife if you want added protein. I've got bananas, blueberries, and a drizzle of vanilla extract. I find that the vanilla extract adds a little bit of sweetness naturally without too many calories, but you can add maple syrup, you can add honey. Just keep in mind that's going to increase the carb content, and I'm trying to really keep my carb content down and focus on fruits being the carb and the natural sweetener. So I may add, for added protein, you could do a couple of scoop or spoonfuls of non-fat Greek yogurt. You can mix this up with protein powder. There's tons of recipes on Pinterest for chia seed pudding and overnight oats that include protein powder if you want to increase your protein. I kept it simple. I really like the chia seeds because it has some natural healthy fats, and it's also very, very high in fiber. I believe 2 tablespoonfuls include 10 grams of fiber, which is really important for not only dietary health and digestion, but also to help keep you full longer. It also helps with regularity, which I used to struggle with. So I'm going to have my chia seed pudding. We'll finish up my meetings, and then I'll probably have a late lunch. For lunch, I've got another meal prepped meal, which I will show you guys. I'll see you guys back for lunch. Meeting is done. It's officially 12:21. I don't know about you, but I am hungry. So I'm going to grab one of my pre-made meal prepped meals, which is protein heavy. This one actually has 60 grams of protein. So I've got grilled chicken breasts, broccoli, sweet potatoes, and edamame. Simultaneously, the hubby is going to help me meal prep tonight's dinner, which is going to be this Thai stir fry style ground turkey. I get sick of eating the same thing every single single day, so I need to switch it up, and I love food. I really appreciate the flavors of food, so I like to try new recipes, and we cook a lot. Midweek or when the hubby's off, we typically want to make another couple of meals so that we have some more food to get us through mid and end of the week. And since it's now Wednesday, the food that I meal prepped earlier this week is probably no longer good, and I'll be honest with you, even eating today's lunch, kind of sick of it. But I'm going to show you today's lunch, and then I'm going to show you the food that we are meal prepping. We've got the pan going. I know, it looks like it's burned. These are all clad pans. You can tell we cook a lot. We're going to use some ground turkey breasts, 99% lean, so super, super lean. It looks like the hubby got some sweet chicken sausage for a separate meal. I'll link the recipe of the ground turkey down below so you guys have it. Over here, he is chopping up some onions and garlic.
Shallots and garlic.
Shallots and garlic, sorry. I stand corrected. And we always get this jasmine rice from Trader Joe's. We literally make rice at least 3 days a week. We love rice, especially my little guy. Let's see. We're gonna get our lunch. So here's that meal prepped rice. And this is the pre-measured meal. You can see we've got a lot of cottage cheese there. We do have a couple of avocados that are ripe and ready, so I might throw in an avocado with my lunch. I think that's like a very South American Latina thing. I love avocado with my food, and I like to have it with like my lunch. Sorry about the doggies. So we've got grilled chicken breast, which I meal prepped, sweet potato, edamame, and in there is broccoli. And again, everything is pre-measured. I'm gonna have it with some avocado and maybe some rice. So I'm going to go ahead and heat this up now. I use My Macros Plus. You can use this or MyFitnessPal. They're both pretty similar. So I'm going to look up avocado, and I'm going to go for the one that tracks in grams, and I'm going to put 39 grams. So here we have 71 calories, 0.8 grams of protein, 3.4 grams of carbs, and 6 grams of fat. We're going to add that to our lunch. And again, I track the butter, even the amount of butter that I use when I'm cooking the dish. I think a huge misconception or mistake is not tracking the condiments, which is so important. I try to use non-stick cooking spray whenever possible because that has like no calories. So here we've got broccoli, the grilled chicken, the sweet potato, edamame, and avocado. We're coming in at 61.4 grams of protein, 39.6 grams of carbs, 15.7 grams of fat. And in terms of my targets, I'm almost there. So we're at 92 grams of protein so far for the day, and this doesn't even include dinner. So we are well on track to hitting our target macros for the day. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to this. I have 109 grams of carbs and the target is 150, but I'm gonna save it for dinner so that I can have my stir-fry dish with rice. And in the meantime, I'm just going to have this. I'm gonna mix it all up, and this will be my lunch. So good. When I made this chicken, I seasoned it with garlic powder, paprika, salt, pepper. I do try to season it up so that it's tasty and flavorful, because grilled chicken can be boring. The avocado adds a nice creaminess to it. Am I the only one that eats avocado with their food? Like not as a breakfast, not avocado toast, but as part of their lunch or dinner with like chicken and rice. So good. Meanwhile, got hubby getting the ground turkey nice and browned for our stir-fry dish. And this calls for peanut butter, scallions, garlic, ginger, soy sauce, rice vinegar, sesame oil, sriracha also. And this tool I just got on Amazon. I'm so excited. Does it make it easier? It does. So much easier, right? I feel like I was using the wooden spoon and I was just sitting here like it's like an arm workout, but this makes it so much more efficient and easier. So lunch is done. Afternoon meeting is done. Food prep is done. So we finished making this dish dish. It's ground turkey. It's got scallion, ginger, garlic, peanut, Thai, lime dressing sauce, which really spices up the ground turkey. Otherwise, ground turkey can get very, very boring. Stir-fried broccoli, and I think we're gonna make some fresh rice. So this will be like our third pot of rice this week. And I tell you, my kids love rice. They love rice. Rice and pasta are like the two favorites. I'm gonna finish up my work day, get a couple of emails out, a couple of reports done, and we've got dinner prepped. So we're just going to put everything away in containers, have everything ready for tonight. We'll just reheat it. And then I still need to figure out what my sweet treat for the day is. Mari calls it a sanity treat, plans around it, which means she'll log her sweet treat, whatever that is, and then plan the calories around it. So right now it's 1:27 p.m. I'm on my second Stanley. So I finished the entirety of the first one and refilled it about 30 minutes ago. And I'm at 92 grams of protein, 109 grams of carbs, and 31.3 grams of fat. I try to aim for 40 grams of fat minimum per day. As women, you do need some healthy fats. Going any lower than 40 grams of fat per day can actually mess with your hormones and not be good for your overall health, especially as a woman in her 40s who is perimenopausal or premenopausal. So I want to make sure that I am incorporating some good healthy fats. That's why I added the avocado to lunch. I'm going to have some peanut butter in the sauce and some chia seeds. So all of those are healthy fats. The sweet treat. We didn't pick out a sweet treat yet. So these are the Magnum double caramel in the mini size. One of these, 16 grams of carbs and 2 grams of protein. It has 14 grams of sugar, added sugar, which is not good for you. If you are craving it and, you can track it into your macros and it's a once in a while treat, it's not terrible. Not an everyday treat. Lately, I've been having homemade chocolate chip cookies, which I love, but something else that's a really good option. I have two more. So we have the skinny dipped. These are dark chocolate covered peanut butter cups. They come in these little individually wrapped packs and it has only 2 grams of sugar. So one of these is 80 calories, 6 grams of fat, 6 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of protein. And they taste delicious. They're not overly sweet. It's like once you get used to cutting down on sugar, you become more sensitive to it. So your palate becomes a little more refined. And I will say that when you have a traditional candy bar like a Hershey's or Snickers or Milky Way, you find that it's sweeter than you would like. So this is not as super sweet, but sweet enough, still tasty. It's got all natural, pretty good ingredients. It does have maple sugar and sugar. It's actually got 3 grams of fiber, which is amazing. I think when you switch over to healthy eating, you'll find that more items incorporate fiber. This is also really good. This is called the Keto Bar Dark Almonds with Sea Salt. And these are also individually wrapped. Look how pretty. These are 50 calories for one piece, 4.5 grams of fat, 5 grams of carbs, and 1 gram of protein, and 5 grams of fiber. It's called a Keto Bar by Chalk Zero. So highly recommend. I like having sweet treats like this, especially if I am nearing my calorie limit, but I still want a sweet treat. I can go for one of these, which have a lower carb content, sugar content, and I'll still stay within my daily macro targets. But of course, if you have calories in the budget to burn and you want something like the ice cream, you can do that too. There was one other thing I wanted to show you guys that I've been using for my breakfast tacos, and you can use these for lunch too. But I've been making these breakfast tacos that are so good. If you follow me on Instagram, I've been featuring some of them there, so definitely follow me. But it's the Mission Carb Balance flour tortillas. Guys, this has 17 grams of fiber in one tortilla. One tortilla, 17 grams of fiber. I don't know what they put in here, but they've got the fiber thing down because I'm always looking for like high fiber foods. What are high fiber foods to meet my fiber content? That was one thing I struggled with. It wasn't just meeting my daily protein target, but also my fiber content, which again helps you keep feeling full. This has 17 grams. So one tortilla has 70 calories, 3.5 grams of fat, 19 grams of carbs, and 6 grams of protein. And they taste delicious. So I just heat this up on the stove. I have it with some eggs or egg whites for breakfast. You can also wrap it up into a burrito for lunch and make yourself anything, and it's a meal. So I did not have one today, but I might make one tomorrow. I'm just gonna put my English muffins away. I'm gonna do a quick cleanup. Put that away. My rice I usually put here and I leave it right on the countertop. Put this rice away. so we have it readily available. And whether you're into meal prepping or not, if you can get yourself a rice cooker, highly recommend. A rice cooker, especially if you're a mom, a family, you just have a demanding job, you're busy, whatever the case. I think everyone should have a rice cooker personally. We finally bit the bullet and got one like a month ago. Has it been a month? And it's been such a game changer. I used to dread having to make rice from scratch, but now since getting my little rice cooker, look at this adorable little rice cooker. It's so cute. We've got some rice going right now. It's like self-sufficient. It's got the warm and the cook. You put it on cooked. It's kind of like a fix it and forget it. It does its thing. You leave it be, and then you come back to it and it's done. It's done and it'll stay warm. You don't have to worry about like being on top of the pot. I can't tell you how many times I've burned rice or overcooked it or undercooked it because I didn't get the water right, or I didn't cook it at the right temperature. I didn't lower the heat at the right time. This does all of that for you. So highly recommend a rice cooker. I would also highly recommend getting a crock pot. We used to do crock pot meals all the time. We need to bring back the crock pot. Another tip is if you're making eggs in the morning and you're trying to up your protein, I do 1 full egg and 3 egg whites minimum. And you can scramble it, you can fry it, however you want to make it. Put it in a burrito, but that's going to help you meet your protein target. So 1 full egg, 3 egg whites, good with the protein. Non-fat Greek yogurt and cottage cheese and protein powder. So I have all of these in the house because my boys are picky and they don't like the sauce. It's also a little spicy and my little guy is very sensitive to spice. So we just plain Janed it, put a little bit of scallions, garlic, salt, pepper, left it separate for them. This is for me and the hubs. So this is the Asian fusion recipe with the peanut Thai sauce and some broccoli. And then this one has the same thing, but no broccoli. So I'm going to pre-measure and have that for dinner with some rice. And then that will help meet my carbs for the day. It's snack time. I'm hungry. We're going to make a little snack. I've got my Good Culture cottage cheese. This is 2% low fat classic cottage cheese. This has per half cup 80 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, 3 grams of carbs, 14 grams of protein. I'm gonna do 150 grams of cottage cheese, which gives me 19 grams of protein. So lots of protein. And then we're gonna do a sliced apple with, it has to be crunchy peanut butter. It's the only way. Now I'm gonna sprinkle some cinnamon on top, and cinnamon actually helps regulate blood sugar. It reduces sugar cravings. I used to have this in my coffee. My afternoon snack, got my cottage cheese, my apple, my cinnamon, my peanut butter. Total of 376 calories. So if you don't watch with the peanut butter, it can really tack on a lot. 28.9 grams of protein, 25.8 grams of carbs, 20.8 grams of fat. This brings me to my limit in terms of fat, which is 61.2 grams for the day, 138.3 grams of carbs, and 155.6 grams of protein. So I'm actually over my 150 grams total, and that's because I logged my dinner. So I'm aiming for 125 grams of the lean ground turkey breast. So you see how easy it is to hit that mark as long as you're eating the right foods. I'm gonna go enjoy my snack. We'll tune back in for dinner. My favorite. It's now dinner time and I've pre-measured my food. I did 100 grams of turkey, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter from the recipe, 50 grams of rice, and 33 grams of carrots. This is my dinner here. It's nice and warm and we're gonna give it a little taste. The ground turkey has so much flavor and the peanut butter just like adds the right level of moisture. I feel like ground turkey tends to be very dry. So this adds like the perfect amount of like moisture and just so good. It's also got a nice little kick to it. It's spicy, but very good. And these are like one of my favorite types of meals because they're bowls. So you can kind of like build upon the bowl. You can add salad, you can add different veggies, you can add different proteins. It's just so easy to just build around a deconstructed bowl when it comes to anything lunch or dinner related. So I really like this because again, you can add or take away based on your targets and where you're at for the day and what you need. So for me, 150 grams of protein, 153 grams of carbs, and 60.8 grams of fat. Now, remember, these are not my typical targets. Typically, I've been doing 135 grams of protein, 150 carbs, and 60 fat because I wanted to show you guys what 150 grams of protein in a day looks like. That's what I aimed for today. So today I will not be doing a sweet treat because I've hit my targets for the day. And I also had that snack with the cottage cheese and apple, which satisfied my sweet tooth. So I really don't need it today. I'm not craving anything. Also, the Kodiak cake that I had this morning with the drizzle of honey and strawberry, that also satisfied my sweet tooth. So we're good. I also had a lot of fruit. With my chia seed pudding, I had both banana and blueberries in there. So no sweet treat necessary for today. My fiber content for today is 40.56 grams of fiber, if you can believe it. So I have really surpassed my fiber goal for the day. That concludes my full day of eating. It is 7:05 p.m. I'm trying to finish eating between 7 and 8 p.m. depending on what time I start, how the day goes, if I'm running around. But if I'm home and I can have dinner and be done by 7, I like to give myself a minimum of 2 hours with an empty stomach before bed. It allows for proper digestion. It also allows your heart rate to decrease a little bit further, which lets you have a more restful and relaxing sleep. I do wear an Oura ring, and I will tell you that when I eat too close to bedtime, or if I have alcohol, even just one drink, especially close to bedtime, it elevates my heart rate and I don't sleep well. And Oura knows. It calculates everything and it knows. I try to give myself, like I said, a minimum of 2 hours before bed. No food in my stomach. I am almost done with my second Stanley. I'm gonna have maybe another half Stanley. I don't want to drink too much before bed because then again, I'll be getting up all night, going to the bathroom, and nobody wants that. So I'm gonna finish that. I did also have my magnesium. I know I didn't really talk about supplements in today's video, but let me know if you guys are interested in which supplements I take. It's not something that I'm super good about. I'm trying to be better. Oftentimes I forget, and I do have a very sensitive stomach. So if I do take supplements, I have to make sure I take it with a full stomach. Otherwise, I have what they call vitamin belly and I feel nauseous. So I did take magnesium glycinate, which is supposed to help you with relaxation and it's supposed to help you sleep better. This is the probiotic that I take. It's by Thorne. Thorne is a very reputable brand when it comes to supplements. I'm not sponsored. None of these are sent to me for free. I'm not paid. I just wanted to share openly and honestly what I take. Vitamin D, obviously I take because I wear SPF and I'm not in the sun and I work from home and it's now nighttime. So gotta get that vitamin D in. It's important for your bones. It's important for just your overall health. It helps with cancer prevention. It helps with mood stabilization. People that are vitamin D deficient have been shown to have signs of anxiety and depression. So vitamin D, probiotic, magnesium. Those are my top 3. I try not to miss those every day. And like I said, I started incorporating the 2 different types of magnesium because they do different things. One is good for digestion and one is good for relaxation and mood. I think they're both overall good for your nervous system. So I take both and then lots of water. That's a full day of eating. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought. If you want me to do more videos like this, I'm happy to. I'm gonna get ready to go to bed. I'm gonna go upstairs and do my nighttime skincare routine, wash my face, put on my retinol and moisturizer, slip into my PJs and get comfy in bed, watch a show and maybe have a cup of peppermint tea end the night. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Gonna end the vlog here. Love you guys so much. And until next time. Bye.